Hey guys, so as you can see, my background changed a little bit. So I'm in my new place. As you guys could see from my last video, I moved again because my previous renting period was over. I was only supposed to stay for a month and a half, and then I had to quickly find a place to stay, and I managed to find this place to stay just for a week, because now, actually tomorrow, the 31st of January, I am moving to Adelaide. So yeah, I'm excited about that, but I have still so many things to do. I have to pack everything, and I'm actually working today. So today I won't have that much time to pack. Actually, I won't have time to pack at all. Thankfully, tomorrow I'm not working, and my flight is only in the afternoon, so I will have the whole morning to prepare everything, to pack, and to organize myself. So then I can go to Adelaide. So I actually happen to have a friend there, and I think I will stay at her place, at least in the beginning, and then I will see how I feel, if I like Adelaide. So many people tell me that it's a boring city and there's nothing happening there, and that it's hard to find a job there, but I guess I like to see things for myself. So I'm gonna go there, and if it works for me there, and if I like it there, then I will stay, maybe for a few months, I'm not really sure, or until the end of the summer. If it doesn't work out for me, then I will move back to Sydney, probably, most likely. And yeah, just wanted to let you guys know what my plans are for now. So it's kind of a plan, not really planned, you know. I don't have a long-term plan. I'm just trying to go with the flow, which is a little bit hard for me to do, because I feel like I need to have everything organized, you know. What am I going to do next? Where am I going to go next? And I feel like I need to slow down a little bit and don't plan things, and just go with the flow and see how things go, you know, along the way. And yeah, so that's the situation at the moment. I'm sorry if I look tired, but I really am tired. I haven't been sleeping that well. This place, I mean, it's a really nice place, but my room is on the first floor. I mean, in Portugal we call it first floor. I'm not really sure, but like, it's not the ground floor, it's the upper one, you know, first floor, first level. And here it's so hot. It's so hot, it's really hard to sleep at night. And I think there's a problem with the window in my room, so I can't really open it. Luckily I have a fan on the ceiling, which helps a little bit, but I feel like it's not enough. And I can't really sleep with the fan noise, you know, so yeah. Either way, it's hard for me to sleep at night, so yeah, there's that. And I've been working for a few days in a row at a hotel. Today is my last day, obviously. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you. I'm really excited for tomorrow. I think it's going to be nice to at least see a new place, you know, because I thought, well, my initial plan when I came here to Australia was to stay in Sydney and find a job, you know, like a full-time job, to save as much money as possible. But of course, nothing went according to plan. So here I am now, planning to go to Adelaide and then to Sydney, and I also want to go to Melbourne, and then maybe I'll try to do, you know, like the remote work in Cairns. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it goes well. these things, I mean, I just can't get it right. I just can't get the right temperature. It takes so long for the temperature to change, you know? So I adjust it again, and then suddenly it's either way too hot or freezing cold. And then I adjust it again, and then it seems like it's the right temperature, and then suddenly it starts running cold water. I don't know, I just can't get the hang of this. Am I the only one? Oh, it's so frustrating. Ready for my last day of work? So this was my attempt of talking to the camera in public. I was at a cafe in the middle of the shopping mall. There was a lot of background noise though, so you can't really hear me. Although I didn't talk much because I was always looking around, afraid that someone would be looking at me or listening to what I was saying. And then actually someone sat next to me, so I ended up turning off the camera. Well, I'm proud of myself for trying. So, do you guys recognize this background? Yeah, so as you guys can see, I'm still in Sydney and still in the same house I showed you before. So yeah, I didn't go to Adelaide, unfortunately. I'm really sad about that actually. I was super excited to go. But a few things happened at work on my last shift. So on Monday, when I filmed myself getting ready to go to work, so that was my last shift, and then I was supposed to go to Adelaide on the next day, so on Tuesday. And now it's a couple days later. Today's Thursday, and I'm still here. And I've been feeling like crap these days because of what happened at work. I was definitely not expecting this to happen. I'm still quite shocked. But yeah, I will sit down in a few minutes and just tell you guys what happened and why I'm in this situation right now and still in Sydney. So yeah, see you guys soon. So here I am. I ate the toast and I'm still drinking the coffee. And now I don't even know where to start, to be honest. So as you guys know already, I didn't take the flight to Adelaide. Something happened at work, but okay, let me try to start from the beginning. Whatever the beginning is, I don't even know. So I quit this job at a hotel. I was working as a food and beverage attendant, but then on my last shift, so on last Monday, When I went to work, the assistant manager asked me again why I was leaving them, and I explained it again, what I had written in the letter. And then he was like, we are looking for a person to take this position in the reception because some people are going to quit, blah blah blah. You can see if this would be a good thing for you if you were interested in taking this position. And I was kind of like caught off guard. I was just thinking, oh my god, what am I going to do? I already booked the flight and the flight would be in a couple days. But of course I was kind of interested because I think it would be a really good opportunity for my, CV. So yeah, I told him that I was going to think about it and then I would give him an answer the next day. And I thought about it and I decided that I would take that opportunity. I told him and then he was like, okay, then I will still have to talk to the manager and you will still have to go through a formal interview and all those things, blah blah blah. And then I was like, oh, okay, so what's the point in canceling my flight and stay if it's not for sure that I'm going to have the job, So I told him, I'm sorry, maybe I misunderstood you. I didn't know it was necessary to have another interview, so I'll probably take the flight. Thank you for the opportunity, and that's it. And then the next day, which was my last shift, Monday, I was going to work. I was actually waiting for the bus to go to work, and he called me, the assistant manager, saying, I already talked to the manager, you have green light to go to the reception if you want, so it's okay to cancel the flight. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Now that I finally decided again that I was actually going to Adelaide, now he was telling me that I didn't need an interview and I could get the job. God, seriously. Not again. Now what am I going to do? I had the flight the next day, on Tuesday. My head was all over the place. I didn't know what to do anymore. And then I took the bus to go to work. Then I called the airline. I canceled my flight. And I was like, okay, good. Now it's done. I will stay here. I will go to the reception. Everything is working out for me until my shift started and everything went downhill. It was a horrible day for me. I cried and cried and cried. I think I cried for like over an hour. Anyway, so it was chaotic that day at the restaurant. So there was a canceled flight that day, so everyone from that flight plus the guests that were already at the hotel, right, came to have dinner, and we didn't have enough seats, like we didn't have the capacity to take so many people in, and we were understaffed as well. We were only two working in the restaurant, one at the bar and two in the restaurant, which is obviously not enough. It was crazy. Like, this wave of people came, everyone at the same time, and everyone wanted to have dinner. So I basically went on and talked about what happened for like half an hour. So I'll just try to summarize it for you guys. So, long story short, at some point the chef told us to stop putting the orders through because everything was a big mess, both in the restaurant and in the kitchen. So that's what I did. But then they closed the kitchen without me putting through all the orders because two of them were still on hold. And at the end there were two tables that were still without food. And the kitchen said that they wouldn't make their food because the kitchen was already closed. So basically, those people waited for like 1 hour to not get it at all in the end, which was terrible. And then everyone was blaming me when I was just following the chef's orders. And also some people from the staff were really rude to me and treated me in a not so nice way. Anyway, there's much more to the story and many things happened, but this was basically it. So So after that, I just came home. I cried, and yeah, I didn't feel welcome there at all. So that was actually my last day, so I left my uniform there, and that's it. I sent a message to the manager today, actually, just a few days later, because I've been trying to, like organize my thoughts on it, letting him know that I will not take the position in the reception because of what happened the other night. And even though I'm really worried because I don't have a job anymore, I feel like this weight got out of my shoulders, so I feel lighter in that sense. Because I didn't want to go back there. I don't know, I can finally breathe, so now I just have to focus on finding a job. So yeah, so that's why I'm here. I didn't take the flights, I have no job, and my life is a mess. But anyway, it is what it is. I'm still thinking and considering going to Adelaide. I will see. I will apply for jobs there as well. If I manage to get a job there, or if I see that there are a lot of job opportunities and vacancies, maybe I will still go there because I would love to go there. But yeah, I will also be applying for jobs here, and we'll see what happens. Whatever has to happen will happen, I guess, and that's it for now. I'm sorry for the lighting, or rather the bad lighting and the bad quality, but the sun is setting and I don't have that much natural light anymore. But anyway, I just wanted to thank you guys for watching my video, and leave a like if you liked the video, and see you guys next time.